I'm not sure who like actually cares, but I wanted to talk about all the procedures that I've had done like ever, just for full transparency. Now, disclaimer, I'm not promoting anything or encouraging anyone to do anything. I just want to be honest with you guys. Also clear up some misconceptions because there are like a few. Just a quick little backstory. My weight has fluctuated a lot in the past, and that has really affected the hollowness in my face, and it's also made my face a little bit saggier than it should be. So the reason why I'm kind of like hyper fixated on my appearance a little bit and constantly trying to like fix things is because of that. It's not super healthy, but just being honest. Now, before I talk about like procedures, I want to talk about things that like anyone could do that I do that I really feel like help contribute to my look or whatever. For starters, I kind of touched on it like 5 seconds ago. I deal with a lot of hollowness from either like aging or weight loss, whatever. So I use volufiline. Some people say it's like a snake oil situation. Maybe it's placebo. Maybe it totally works. Regardless, the point of it is to stimulate fat growth. So I put it, I would test it out before you put it like in major areas because it could break you out, but I especially love it for my under eyes and my upper eyes. It's not like a miracle, you know, but I would say that if you use it like at least 3 times a week, don't buy it if you're not going to use it on a weekly basis. Mix it with eye cream because the oil is not going to soak in your skin alone. It needs help doing that. I think you could grow like at least like a centimeter of fat in the area. A lot of people put it on their lips. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, I really like it for my eye area, and I also put it on my cheeks. Another thing I do is I am constantly flexing my temporal muscles. That basically means like lifting the ends of your eyebrows rather than like up there. I lift them to the side, kind of like if you're trying to raise your ear. The reason why I do this is because I have a lot of facial sagging from my weight loss, and this trains and tones the muscle, so it literally lifts my face over time and temporarily. I really, really recommend it. It's like mewing, but for the face. Another thing I do is because I suffer from like some skin elasticity issues, I wear wigs, so I put my hair in like either a pretty tight bun or a pretty tight space bun. I also use wig tape, so that does give me like a lifting effect. It's not like a facelift. I also use LED red light therapy wands. I'm not sure if they work, but I do them, you know, in an upwards motion at least 3 to 5 times a week. I do it at night. I don't know if it works. But I think it's made a difference in my face. I got it for free on TikTok, so they're a little bit expensive. Now, like actual things I've gotten like done to my face. I have a very full bottom lip naturally, like it's just my genetics. So I've gotten lip filler like 3 times in my top lip. I got Restylane Silk. It's my favorite filler ever. I haven't dealt with any migration. Do not get more than 8, I think it's milliliters, your injector will know at a time because that can stretch out your lips. Don't do that. I get like 5 at a time, so I have like 1.5 syringes I think in my upper lip. What I told my injector was to not put any in my vermilion border. What that means is like that line on your lip, in my opinion, that's where you can start to experience some like lip filler migration from research I've done, aka watching YouTube videos. I have also gotten Botox here and here. It's totally faded, but I have gotten it. I don't know if I've gotten it once or twice, so we can say twice. I got it here because I'm one of those people who I frown when I smile, and I want to be happier, you know? So I've gotten it there. I don't know if I recommend Botox. Like, I like it, you know, not having wrinkles, that's super cool. But I don't know how feasible it is for the everyday person, because for me, it lasts like 3 months and it's like $100 to $200. You know, like I'm a full-time student, like I need to buy food, so I don't know if I can afford it. I think if you get it like every once in a while, it'll help long-term for wrinkles, but I don't think it's like the solution for the everyday person. I've kind of started to rely more on training my facial muscles. To some people, that's gonna be like, girl, that's so depressing. We are living in a patriarchal conundrum, like you can't even smile, what the fuck, and like I get it. My appearance is kind of just my hyperfixation at the moment. Not saying it's healthy, but I try to avoid frowning. If I want to smile, I smile, but generally, like, I try to think about what I'm doing with my face. I'm saving this for the end because it's very woo-woo and people are gonna be like, girl, you're fucking lying. So I get it, this isn't for everyone, this is just for people who like get it. I'm really into manifesting, like the law of assumption, and I'm also really into programming my subconscious mind with either subliminals or affirmations. And this means just like listening to subliminals that like, oh, my lips are so pretty, my face is so symmetrical, or I feel so pretty, da 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 da. If you believe that this actually changes your physical appearance, cool. I kind of do a little bit, but for me, it's more like if I'm telling myself that I have beautiful lips every single day, my subconscious is going to find ways that that's true. So maybe that means putting volume filling on my lips, brushing my lips, or watching tutorials on like lip liner techniques to make them look filler, and eventually I will have the lips that like I think I do. Things like that. Like I've been telling myself positive affirmations on and off since I was like 17, and I really feel like it's contributed to my appearance kind of leveling up, because just using myself as an example, when I was in high school, I would constantly tell myself that I was ugly, I was hideous, I was awkward, I'm so asymmetrical, da 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 da. And by telling myself that non-stop, it became true. I would do my makeup really poorly, I would sleep on my side, I wouldn't wash my face, things like that, and that all contributed to my appearance. Like, I'm not saying it's magic, but like, you know, the things you tell yourself kind of become true in a way. So yeah, I do listen to subliminals, you know, if you don't believe in that, that's totally cool. Also, I guess skincare. To prevent wrinkles, I used to slug with Aquaphor. Don't put it all over your face, but like I like to put it like here, under my eyes, my forehead, anywhere that's like dry. But I've moved on to the Medicube collagen / niacinamide mask, overnight mask. It is so much cleaner. You can put it all over your face. It is my favorite thing right now. Usually I'm like not into TikTok trend skincare because my skin is sensitive. But what I do to avoid acne, I put aloe vera all over my face because it's antibacterial, antifungal. It's good for under eye acne. Everything. And then I put on Pond's eye cream. I don't use expensive skincare. And then I put the Medicube mask over my face at night. I got sidetracked because a car went by, but basically I do like the collagen mask at night, and then in the morning I do aloe vera all over my face, Pond's eye cream under my eye, and Selima sunscreen all over. I can't say that I recommend Selima because it's by Amazon and it's not the most like kind company, but for me and my sensitive skin, it works really well. Also, I drink a lot of water. I take like all my vitamins. I take prenatal vitamins instead of regular women's vitamins because I'm deficient and I need like all the extra nutrients. And recently, like a month or two ago, I started taking gelatin instead of collagen. It's basically the same, just a lot cheaper, every night. And just, I feel like I said it already, but stay hydrated. Basically, I put a lot of time and effort into my appearance. Like, it's not easy. But yeah, hopefully this helped.